Hello. How's it going? Welcome. Oh, hold on a second. Let's get this right. Hello. That was the chair. How's everybody doing? It's nice to be back. Hello, Donica D. How's it going? This is the first part of the top 30 voted for by you. So this is from 30 to 21. So the first 10. And some great choices, some interesting choices. Oh, that's it. Video over. Cops are here. First things first though, the new EP is available for pre-order, all proceeds, Trussell Trust. You can get the links in the bio or go to snowpatrol.com. What else is going on? I'll stick around on the end to do a Q&A if anybody wants to ask me questions. Like what the hell's going on with your hair? Or could you not have ironed your shirt? Things like that. Okay, let's just get on with the show. So for anybody that has never witnessed a live show, lockdown live show, I'm joined by George Lucas and the amazing team from the Industrial Light and Magic, and they've put together an extraordinary display. This, for example, high tech. So what have you got for us, George and the lads? Whoa! Did you see that? 30. Here we go. So in at 30, first song on the top 30 is I Think of Home. I remember trips to Belfast, on that train that hugs the coast. The fields turn quickly into golf course. The golf course just as fast as fields. It was a callow boast, I'll grant you, to know it all when we knew none. Those days we walked the streets of Belfast like our kingdom come had come. I think of home, I often do. You gotta know I love you now. In this light, how could I not? Think of us just silly kids. I bet we thought we'd never age, and if we did, we'd never dare say. And I remember trips to Derry, on the old cars, freezing seats. And I know Fountain Street in winter, grandma's laugh, the greatest noise. It's sure been harder since she left us, and none of us have been the same. But the light she left is endless, and I still see her every day. Of home, I often do. You gotta know I love you now. In this light, how could I not? I think of us just silly kids. I bet we thought we'd never age, and And if we did, we'd never dare say. I remember trips through Ireland, one caravan, 2 dogs, the sky. My father yelling points of interest, us snotty kids just rolled our eyes. The punched out teeth of Irish history. Mistakes were made, let's leave it there. There's one thing we can all agree on. There's beauty north, south, east and west. There's beauty north, south, east and west. I think of home, I often do. You gotta know I love you now. In this light, how could I not? I think of us just silly kids. I bet we thought we'd never age, and if we did, we'd never dare say. Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else hate it? Ah, brilliant. Nice to get a bit of positive feedback. The next song that you voted for, oh, excuse me, George, over to you. Wow. Wow, George. Amazing work. Amazing work. Thank you. I'll tune up. This isn't it. This isn't it yet. This is more of an album track. Okay. So, at 29, it's Cold Out in the Dark. Like we just can't help ourselves, 'cause we don't know how to back down. We were called out to the streets, we were called out to the towns. Now the heavens, they opened up like arms of dazzling gold, with our rain-washed histories. But we do not need to be told. Show me now, show me the arms of love. Every eye trained on a different star. This magic, this drunken semaphore. We are listening and we're not blind. This is your life, this is your time. We are listening and we're not blind. This is your life, this is your time. I was called out in the dark by a choir of beautiful heat. And as the kids took back the parks, You and I were left with the streets. Show me now, show me the arms of love. Every eye trained on a different star. This might shake this drunken semaphore and air. The sun and air, not blind. This is your life, this is your time. We are the sun and I'm not blind. This is your life, this is your time. We are the sun and we're not blind. This is your life, this is your time. We are the sun and we're not blind. This is your life, this is your time. All right, let's get this over here a bit. So that was Called Out in the Dark. And next up is George. What do you reckon? Really throw it, push out all the stops. Push out all the stops? Is that a thing? I don't know. He's shaking his head. This guy. 28. Wow. Although, to be fair, that looks more like an egg atop an onion ring, George, but okay, let's call that 28. So let's tune up this guitar for the next one. So this is another song from, two songs from the same album in a row, right? Yeah, it is. This is called Lifening. Yeah, I think I've got it. You know what? That's untidy. I'm gonna do that. You know what? It doesn't sound in tune. Bear with me here. As you will know from my other live stream gigs, that I'm all about the professionalism, and it has to be perfect. Or, sorry, I couldn't even get through that sentence. Here we are. Doesn't sound right. Okay, if you say so. That's the culprit. Okay, don't worry, when we actually go live, we're going to cut this bit, so don't worry about it. What's that, George? It is live, forgot that. A hand upon my forehead, the joking and the laugh, waking up in your arms, a place to call my own. This is all I ever wanted from life. This is all I ever wanted from life. This is all I ever wanted from life. Ireland in the World Cup, either north or south, the fan club on the jukebox, the birds and yes, the bees. This is all I ever wanted from life. This is all I ever wanted from life. This is all I ever wanted from life. Words of reassurance, but only if they're true. Just some simple kindness, no vengeance from the gods. This is all I ever wanted from life. This is all I ever wanted from life. This is all I ever wanted from life. To share what I've been given. Some kids eventually, and be for them what I've had. A father like my dad. This is all I ever wanted from life. 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 Sorry for some tuning issues at the beginning. And throughout, to be honest. So the next song we're going to do a really big intro, aren't we, George? He's nodding. His mouth's full of shepherd's pie. Okay, here we go. This guy. Big one. 27. What is in a 27? I actually know what's in a 27. Alright, how's it going, everybody? Thank you for the lovely messages. Silver curl. There's more than one silver curl, I'll tell you that. You don't want to see what's underneath this hair here, it's like fully grey. But thank you for saying silver, that's very kind of you. So this is Don't Give In at number 27, songs voted for by you. And thank you for all your votes, by the way. Brought up some really good, really interesting choices as well. It doesn't shake out the way you think it might shake out. It's a good top 30. Don't you dare quit so easy. Just don't know whether I'm going to do this, what way I should do this. Don't give in, don't you dare quit so easy. Give all that you got on the sword. Don't say that you won't live forever, I know. It's in your blood and it's in your making, so don't hold your tongue, 'cause it's no longer working. Don't fall on your sword, just follow your instinct, like an old lesson learned, like an old lesson learned. Only you know what it is to see through the eyes that are trained on me now. I can only tell you how it looks from here. I think you made up your mind. I think you made up your mind. Don't give in. Don't you dare quit so easy. Give all that you got on the sword. Don't say that you won't live forever, I know. Yes, there's a lot we can learn from this loss. Learn not to let it fall around our ears. Don't fall in love with the way things were. It'll fuck up your mind. It'll fuck up your mind. But this is all on the wings of others. I loved you more in your own flight. Though it ain't the same, it won't be lost forever. It won't be lost forever. Don't give in. Don't you dare quit so easy. Give all that you got on the sword. Don't say that you won't live forever, I know. This is your grace, and I don't know why. This is your grace, and I don't know why. And I don't know why. Don't give in. Don't you dare quit so easy. Give all that you got on the sword. Don't say that you won't live forever. I know, I know. All right. Much longer for a gig. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I did a slightly different version of it there. The next song, haven't played this one in a while. I played it once during lockdown. I played all the Snow Patrol songs that we ever released during lockdown, I think. Pretty much all. I know that somebody's going to come in and say, I don't think I played Warmer Climate because I couldn't figure it out. But anyway, so this is, I might need notes for this one just to make sure. It would help if I remember what album it was on. Thought it was in that one. Oh yeah. I'll be right with you after these messages. There we go. Okay, George, what do we got this time? Shock and Awe. Panda. Whoa, 26. tune. That might be a recurring theme through this whole thing, that something's out of tune. It's been 5 months of playing my guitar without getting it set up properly. He's doing all right. He's doing all right. Okay, here we go. So, in at number 20... What happened here, George? What happened here? Did somebody shout George just as you were finishing the 2? George, what? Okay. Here we go. This is called Lifeboats. I think I played it once before. So here's twice. That's not right. That's that's my phone. That's it. Hold on, let me get the words out before I burst. There's no truth at all, poking at the giant eyes of ancient gods. Cool heads have failed, now it's time for me to have my turn. Kiss me, life is way too short to scream and shout. Flashed up in my wildest dreams, the dark red blood streams, stretching out like vast cracked ice. The veins of you, the veins of me, like great forest trees, pushing through and on and in, gliding like a satellite in the broken night. And when I wake you there, I'm saved. Your love is life piled tight and high, set against the sky, that seems to balance on its own. Sing out, the silence only eats us from the inside up. I meant no harm, but I only get to say these words too late. Wake up, dreaming only leads to more and more nightmares. Snap out of it, you said it in a way that showed you really cared. Flashed up in my wildest dreams, the dark red blood streams, stretching out like puffs of cracked ice. The veins of you, the veins of me, like great forest trees, pushing through and on and in, gliding like a satellite in the broken night. I wake you there, I'm saved. Your love is light piled tight and high, set against the sky, seems to balance on its own. Send your lifeboats out for me, send your lifeboat out. Send your lifeboat out for me, send your lifeboat out. Send your lifeboat out for me, send your lifeboat out. Send your lifeboat out for me, send your lifeboat out. Okay, So that was Lifeboats for the second time ever. Just about got through it. There we go. It's like the worst review ever. Well, he just about got through it. Thanks. Thanks very much. Okay. Let's see what you're doing. Okay. This tuning peg isn't even working anymore. Okay. All right. George, over to you. What have we got here? Back to this guy. 25. Excuse me. Obviously, the splendor and miraculousness of George's extraordinary display made me gassy. Okay, that's enough talking now. Yes, this one is 25. It's You're All I Have. Okay. Train this chaos, turn it into light. I've gotta see you one last night before the lions take their share. Leave us in pieces scattered everywhere. Give me a chance to hold on. Give me a chance to hold on. Give me a chance to hold on. Just give me something to hold on to. It's so clear now that you are all that I have. I have no fear, 'cause you are all that I have. It's so clear now that you are all that I have. I have no fear, 'cause you are all that I have. Your cinematic razor sharp, welcome arrow through the heart. Under your skin feels like home. Electric shocks on aching bones. Give me a chance to hold on. Give me a chance to hold on. Give me a chance to hold on. Just give me something to hold on to. It's so clear now that you are all that I have. I have no fear, 'cause you are all that I have. It's so clear now that you are all that I have. I have no fear, 'cause you are all that I have. There is a darkness deep in you, a frightening magic I cling to. Give me a chance to hold on. Give me a chance to hold on. Give me a chance to hold on. Give me something to hold on to. It's so clear now that you are all that I have. fear, 'cause you are all that I have. It's so clear now that you are all that I have. I have no fear, 'cause you are all that I have. Okay. What is next? Oh, it's a tricky one. You voted for it, so I'm going to play it, but I don't know what that noise is, but here we are. George, Maestro. Two of them. You're really spoiling it. 24. Just like that crazy TV show. For anybody noticing, any guitar player noticing, the capo is very high up. I think the capo has a nosebleed at this point. It's so high up. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is very tricky. I mean, I did write the guitar part for it, but I can't play it. I've written a few things on the piano as well. I can't play the piano either. Anyway, maybe I'm giving too much away, but I don't care. This song's called Give Me Strength. And it's about the rest of the guys in the band. So, to Nathan, and to Johnny and Pablo and Tom and Richard, and everybody in our crew, everybody in the Stone Patrol family. This is for you. Yeah, Miriam as well. If I start listing people, the list goes on and on and on, but there's so many people that have helped us and helped me over the years. Wouldn't have got here without it. I choked back tears today, 'cause I can't begin to say how much you've shaped this boy these last 10 years or more. My friends, we've seen it all. Triumphs to drunken falls, and our bones are broken still, but our hearts are joined until time slips its tired hand into our tired hands. We've years till that day, and so much more to say. You give the strength to me, a strength I never had. I was a mess, you see. I'd lost the plot so bad. You dragged me up and out of the darkest place. There's not a single doubt when I can see your faces. My friends, we've seen it all. When it made no sense at all, you dared to light my path and found the beauty in the aftermath. Let me hold you up like you held me up. It's too long to never say this. You must know I've always thought you give the strength to me, a strength I never had. I was a mess, you see, and the plot's so bad. You dragged me up and out of the darkest place. There's not a single doubt when I can see your faces. All right. I knew I'd forget somebody. Jackknife Lee, of course. Jackknife Lee. Where would we be without him? And so many others. Mark McClelland, Michael Morrison, Mick Cook, Wags. So many people have been in the band over the years and helped us over the years. Unbelievable. Graham Hopkins as well. And a good point to stop and say thanks to everybody that worked on the EP, all the Saturday Songwriters. Did an amazing job. It's coming out on Friday. You can pre-order it now. Anybody that didn't hear me say it the first time in the gig that's come in recently. All the money goes to the Trussell Trust. So it's for a good cause. And some good music for F5 or whatever. Not too bad. And thank you to everybody at our label, Polydor, for all their support on this, for just being awesome. It's been a joy, really has. This isn't my farewell speech or anything, don't worry. And goodbye. Here we go. All right. George, over to you. Oh, moonwalking toucan. Oh, George, for crying out loud. Oh, here we go. Oh, dear. That was 23. Here we go. Chasing Cars, yeah, that did make the top 30. Don't worry, but it won't be this. It won't be this time. It ended up considerably higher than 30 to 21. Okay, this next song is called Spitting Games, and I might just do the kind of the album version. I don't think I've done that. Such focus. With your sarcasm, you're really spoiling us. Here we go. Yeah, a bit up-tempo number. Here we go. I broke into your house last night and left a note at your bedside. I'm far too shy to speak to you at school. You leave me numb and I'm not sure why. I find it easier to sit and stare than push my lens out towards you right there. My heart is bursting in your perfect eyes, as blue as oceans and as pure as skies. Struggle for the words and then give up. My hands up with the birds. Little peace of mind that I know better than the plain disgrace of all my letters. after that the floodgates opened up, and I fell in love with everyone I saw. Please take your time, I'm not in any rush, and it's in everything I ever write. It's not as if I need the extra weight, confused enough by life, so thanks a lot. I've only written words for company. Just raise the roof this once and follow me. All right. That was fun. Massive thanks for their help on the EP as well, to Martin Hall, to Natalie Nassim, to Davey Matchett. Thank you for everything. Here we go. Oh, this is a change of pace. George, we've only got a few left. Let's make it a special one. All right? Okay. Sliding panda. I know you've been watching Gangs of London, mate, but I mean, was it a particularly good episode? All right, okay. Fair enough. All right. So you lost interest halfway through the... Okay. All right, well. So that's kind of 22, right? Here we go. Let's tune this guitar. Here we go. So this is called Set Down Your Glass. Set down your glass. Just close your eyes and count to 5. Let's craft the only thing we know into surprise. Set down your glass. I painted this to look like you and me forever as we're now. And I'm shaking and I'm still. When your eyes meet mine, I lose simple skills. Like to tell you all I want is now. You sing and I'm killed. I'm just not the same as I was a year ago, and each minute since then. My jumper tears as we take it off. when you say you'll show me good as new, and I know you will. And I'm shaking, then I'm still. When your eyes meet mine, I lose simple skills, like to tell you all I want is now. And I'm shaking, then I'm still. When your eyes meet mine, I lose simple skills, like to tell you all I want is now. All right, so we are at this week's number 21. Sorry, excuse me. Here we go. George, one final one for this week. This guy. Okay. 21, but the one thing's round the wrong way. The thing's round the wrong way. It's a very long one as well. It's very long. It's depth perspective. Is that it? All right, I get it. So it's like the one's coming out. You're like, whoa, one. Okay, I got you. So this is the last song of this week's show. Actually, I might do one more after this, and then I'll do stick around for some questions, Q&A, if you want to call it that, for half an hour or so. This is called The Planets Bend Between Us. So thank you very much for your votes. There was loads of votes, and it was a really interesting top 30. Wasn't what I expected it was going to be, which is great. It's always good to be surprised. So here we go. I'm going to do it right this time. I did it wrong that time on purpose, just to sort of really just emphasize how good this time's going to be. The winters mark the earth. It's floored with frozen glass. You slip into my arms and you quickly correct yourself. You freeze in speech bubbles, seem to hold your words aloft. I want the smoky clouds of laughter to swim about me forevermore. I will race you to the water's side, and from the edge of Ireland shout out loud, so they could hear it in America. It's all for you. The shells crack under our shoes like punctuation points. The planets bend between us 100 million suns and stars. The sea filled in the silence before you said those words. And now even in the darkness, I can see how happy you are. I will race you to the water's side, and from the edge of Ireland shout out loud, so they could hear it in America. It's all for you. Oh, I will race you to the water's side, and from the edge of Ireland shout out loud, so they could hear it in America. It's all for you. 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 Apart from that one big clanger. Let me just see here. Okay, so there we are. 21 and ooh. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you tune in for the live bit, that's the live bit done. If you want to ask me some questions, we can do that for sure. Just trying to figure something out. Okay, one more song. I was gonna do the new single, but I can't remember the I can't remember the bridge. I haven't written it down. So I didn't want to get to the bit again and make a mess of it again. Can't remember it. Okay, I'll just do it up to the chorus. We'll do a short version. We're going to do a short version for the Sunday brunch. So let's practice the short version. Here we go. God, I wish that you could see me, see my soul and my desire. Yeah, I wish that you could hear me through the sound of all these fires. If it feels like I could hate you, 'cause the silence can't be hacked. No, I'm screaming out forever. Please come back, come back, come back. Although those nights before this, they're not like nights ahead. Inside this space between us, the things that won't need said. Words like God, I miss you, or I'm still reaching out to you. Through these deranged horizons, the things we always knew. What the hell are we still doing in the shadows of the night? Let the light and all the grace you have just obliterate me right. No, the last time that I saw you, it's not the last page of the book. Yeah, maybe I can hear the thunder, but all I need is just one look. Although those nights before this, they're not like nights ahead. Inside this space between us are things that won't need said. Words like God, I miss you, or I'm still reaching out to you. Through these deranged horizons, the things we always knew. Afraid to fall without you, so I'll wait. The sweetest of my sins, though I'll create. Holding on to nothing but you, dear. I see it in your eyes and memories. You love me like no other history. Holding on to nothing but you, dear. Although those nights before this, they're not like nights ahead. Inside this space between us, the things that won't need said. Words like God, I miss you, but I'm still reaching out to you. Through these deranged horizons, the things we always knew. Awesome. So that's the new single. It's on the new EP, which if you haven't pre-ordered it, the link is above on the in the bio, and all proceeds go to the Trussell Trust. And thanks to everybody that has pre-ordered it and worked on it, and love you all. Thank you so much. Okay. Any questions? Natalie's just sent me a message. Natalie always does good message. I couldn't see it on my phone. Here, hold on a second. Let me just say, just in case she's got something to say about the current live stream. Right, okay. Cool, thanks, Nat. I'm gonna save that for a bit. Okay, come home. Yeah, I know. I don't want to bring anything home with me, though. That's the thing. So I'm going to stay for a bit. How the sales go? I don't know the sales at the moment. We'll find out. We'll find out the end of the week. Next week, I'll just tell you them all together in a number. I'll try and get the world figures. Should be by Monday, whatever the Monday is after the first week of sales. What's for dinner tonight? I don't know. Oh, chicken tikka masala, because I made chicken tikka masala last night and it's left over. Bet you're dying for an oyster fry. I am. I would love a wee fry. It'd be great. My favorite gig of all time. I think it was the second gig I ever went to. It was in Belfast, Nirvana, Teenage Fan Club, and the Breeders. I mean, how do you top that in any lifetime or any universe? My favorite hobby. I mean, I hate to be like, I don't know if this is sappy or what, but playing songs, writing songs. My job is my hobby. I'm very, very lucky. I know that. Black pudding or white pudding? Black pudding, I think, for a fry, for sure. Black pudding for a fry. Never too old to learn piano, you know? Yes, I am. No, I know technically that's true. But I have a piano sitting around the corner there. It's been sitting around the corner there for I don't know how many years. But thanks, Angela, nerd. I'm assuming that's my comment about my hobby being writing songs. I am a nerd. I did finish Dark. It's amazing. For anyone that hasn't seen Dark, thanks to the people that suggested on here, but also a good friend of mine suggested it as well. And I went for it and watched all 3 seasons in about a week, and it was unbelievably good. Cats or dogs? I grew up with dogs, but I've grown very fond of cats, so I'm going to go both these days. What were 30 and 29? I will find that out for you right now. I think it was I Think of Home and Called Out in the Dark. It was I Think of Home and Called Out in the Dark. But I'll post the video on here whenever we finish up, you know. What venue would you love to play? I'd love to do our own gig in Wembley Stadium. We've played Wembley Stadium before, but I'd love to do our own one there. What about parrots? I don't know. What about toucans? Parrots are fine. Good, really good. I don't know. I don't have any sort of big feelings about parrots. I never thought about it, to be honest. Biscuit or cake? Cake. Gotta be cake. I love Other Voices in Dingle. It's brilliant. Always a brilliant time down there in Dingle. It's a magical place. I mean, everyone says that about Dingle. It's because it's true. Toucan played that game. Are you taking the piss? All the toucan puns you can come up with, I do love a good pun. We'll have the guys. Yes. Everyone is busy at the moment, but I'd love to have them on. Glasgow, Edinburgh. I'm not going to even put I lived in Glasgow for 10 years. How can I not pick Glasgow? But I'm not getting involved in that fight. You know what I mean? Eye patch? Question mark? Yeah, sure. I wear an eye patch if it's a pirate costume or I've been poked in the eye. Those are the two reasons. Favorite Sebado song is Soul on Fire. Soul on Fire. That was the song that got me into them in the first place. It's why I put that line in eyes. Open your eyes. What is the line? I want to get the whole line right. Where is the line? Oh yeah, because they don't get your get up, get away from these liars, because they don't get your soul or your fire. There you go. That's a reference to Sebado. Favorite Marvel film is I just have to say that the first Iron Man film just really just blew me away. So it might be that one. What makes you go, oh? I don't know, loads of things. I mean, this guy here. Oh. Any word on Paddy? Paddy the pheasant? No, he hasn't been back round in recent times, unfortunately. But it was lovely that he spent time with us for that brief time, for those 3 weeks. Favorite U2 song? It changes so often. We did Where the Streets Have No Name on Chris Evans the other day there, and it just reminded me how extraordinary that song is, how extraordinary the lyrics are in that song. Bono is such an amazing lyricist, and it's such a brilliant band. Too many songs. Mandalorian, yes, I love it. Loved it. The cinematography, the acting, the sets, the script, every single detail was perfect. It's as close to a perfect TV show as I've ever seen. What subject Dharma talks I listen to? I've listened to a lot of them actually. I just listened to one on fear yesterday, which was very helpful. Would you ever come to India? Yes, we'd love to. Absolutely. Favorite undertone song? It's Teenage Kicks is just talking about perfect. It's the perfect song. There's no, I can't think of a better song. So it's hard to say any other song. For me, my favourite would be Any Other Song Than That, because I think it's the most perfect song ever made. I haven't listened to the new Biffy album yet, but I will be listening to it. I haven't had time. I've been doing a lot of interviews and stuff, but I will be listening to. I'll catch up on that when I catch up on all the music I've missed in the last few weeks. Never been scuba diving. I'm too afraid of sharks. Too afraid of sharks. It's my biggest fear. If sharks ever be able to get on land, then that's it. I'm going to live up the mountain somewhere. Do I like Chris Hemsworth? Yes, I do. I do like Chris Hemsworth. It's he seems like a lovely man. Is the Sex Pistols really a band? That's a very interesting question. Yes, they are. I mean, just because they were sort of put together by Malcolm McLaren doesn't make them any less of a band. They were an extraordinary band. They were kind of almost the instigation of British punk movement. I mean, there's something like Manchester. 40 people came to their gig, and all 40 of those people ended up in a band or something. Maybe it's apocryphal, but it's a great story. When do I get my next haircut? Soon, you would hope, right? Read any good books lately? I'm reading one. I'm clearly not reading it because it's nowhere near me. This Census Taker. I'm reading it, but it's very scary. So I was kind of like reading it and then like putting it in the fridge. Put it in the fridge. Close the door. Share a historical fact. Share a strange historical fact. I'll think on that one. I'll try and come up with the strangest one. What do you think of Nothing But Thieves' Real Love? Why have I heard that? I'm gonna go on. I do love Nothing But Thieves. I think they're brilliant. I'm just terrible with names of songs. Yes, I have heard that. Yes. Yeah, I did listen to that. Yeah, it's great. Such a brilliant band. Such a brilliant band. Favorite comedy movie? It might be Shaun of the Dead, and it might just be the first one I thought of, but any kind of Simon Pegg and Nick Frost together is dynamite. It's just dynamite, you know. Hot Fuzz as well. Yeah, anything with them in them, I'll watch it and laugh a lot. Popcorn or candy floss? Two very different experiences. Depends. Yeah, popcorn for the cinema for sure. I'm not going to be eating candy floss in the cinema. That'd be weird, wouldn't it? Just a guy with a big, massive candy floss sitting in front of you. Down in front. Just picked up Eyes Open on vinyl. Nice. Hot Fuzz is so good. Yeah, we do need to fix it. We do need to fix it. Yeah, I saw that roll past there. Don't worry, it's in the making. It's in the making, I promise. V Festival when you covered Oasis was the best day of my life. Bless you. That festival was one of the best days of our lives because it was we were deputising for Oasis. We were on before Oasis, and then they pulled out of the festival, unfortunately. We got promoted to headliners, and we thought, we might be booed off the stage because people are expecting Oasis, they're not expecting us. But it was quite the opposite. It was unbelievable. The crowd sung every word. One of the best gigs we ever did. It was truly unbelievable. I'll never forget it. And we came on at the end and played some Oasis songs, and everybody sung their hearts out to those as well, of course. Jake Bugg, love Jake Bugg. We toured with Jake and Noel from Oasis actually in America in 2012. Lovely man. Do I like soccer? Yes, I do, and I also like football. I'm kidding. You can call it whatever you want. Great game, whatever it is. Whatever you call it, it's a brilliant game. Liam is an yep. They're all Oasis. Oasis are legends, absolute legends. Candy floss is cotton candy. Yes, in America it's cotton candy. Yes. Favorite poet, easy peasy, Seamus Heaney. I mean, he's a god in my eyes. Naughty Boy. I don't know what that's referring to. But Taylor Swift Folklore. Yes, it's the new record's brilliant. It's really, really good. The song with Justin Vernon, Bon Iver, is beautiful as well. Really beautiful. Yes, Gomez was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. They also did us a massive favour one time. We were in playing a festival in Belgium, and all our stuff and 3 members of the band, it was only me and Nathan made it because there was a whole bunch of flight cancellations at the time, and all of our gear didn't arrive at the festival, and only me and Nathan made it to the festival. And Gomez lent us their equipment, and me and Nathan went on and did an acoustic set, and it went down great. But it was only because Gomez were legends, so I'll always have a big place in my heart for Gomez, for that and for many other reasons. Brilliant band. Hi there. Hi, how's it going? Hello, Brazil. Did I paint something else? I paint a bunch of things, but they're all truly terrible. I can't paint. I just do it because I enjoy it, and it just takes all other things away. Unlike anything else I've ever done, other than maybe meditation, it's like I don't think about anything else when I'm painting. It's almost like an hour later I go, oh, I've painted something, and it's always terrible, but it was that hour of switching the brain off, which was the helpful thing. Another radio show. Yes, there might be another radio show next year. I know that Radio Ulster and Radio Foyle have very kindly asked me back again, but their schedule is filled up for the rest of the year, so it'll be next year. Stick to the music. I know the painting's not gonna get me anything. I'm not gonna get anything hung up in the Tate Modern, that's for sure. Painting is good for you, yeah. Small gig, yes. Well, we still play acoustically in smaller venues and stuff. I mean, it's always really, really fun. Was that the system jabble needs repeating? Yeah. I might leave that to someone else. Actually, they did call, but I'm gonna leave that to somebody else. Can we buy the EP on iTunes? Yes, you can. You can get the EP on iTunes and all your usual places you find it. You can get it on there. And it's available on CD as well. You couldn't get vinyl done because it takes ages to get vinyl done, but we might do vinyl at some point. Acoustic album, please. There's I've been working on a few different things during lockdown, and there's some sort of acousticy things happening. Favorite Barry's ride as a kid in Portrush. I can't remember the rides. I remember going there. There was donkey rides as well. There's a picture of me and my sister. I wonder if I got it. Me and my sister on a donkey. I wonder if I got it. There's a book of photos my mum sent me. There's a picture of me and my sister on a donkey, with my dad leading the donkey for some reason. I don't know whether he got a job doing working for the donkeys on the beach. working for the donkeys. He probably wasn't working for the donkeys right now. Oh, there it is. I'm pretty sure that was Portrush Beach. That's my dad in his other job as a donkey captain. Is that the thing? Donkey captain. Okay, there we are. So yes, he was. Okay. Well, any more questions? Maybe before I head off, get myself a wee bit of lunch. I'm sure people are, depending on where you are getting your lunch or getting your dinner, or donkey whisperer. Yes. Why can't I see your questions? I'm sorry, I'm not purposely missing people's questions. I do apologize. Lisa Quinlan, I'll wait and see if I can see a question from you if you're doing another one. Am I elder to my sister? Yes, I am. I'm 2 years older. I don't know about a solo album. Maybe at some point. Nathan is working on a solo album at the moment, and it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. The stuff that he sent me it's so good. Can't wait for people to hear it. Sci-fi book series. I kind of watch sci-fi movies, but I don't really read sci-fi literature. Just looking here to see if there's anything. No, I'd be a kind of a. Now, I mean, I have read some sci-fi books, but if I can't remember them properly, then I'd be a bit of a liar to tell you that I have a favourite one, because I can't remember. When is 20 to... That's a good point. 20 to 11 is on Monday next. On YouTube's. And 10 to 1 is on Wednesday on Facebook. So I wanted to do it across 3 different platforms for fun. But we wanted to do it here first because we did Saturday Songwrite here, and oh yes, Saturday Songwrite. I will post about this. This isn't just me like telling you now because I forgot. But there'll be another Saturday Songwrite this Saturday coming, and I just saw somebody say, how do you deal with anxiety? That's a good question. Meditation works for me. Exercise works for me. Yoga works for me. Those sort of things. I kind of tend to do, apart from meditation, I tend to do things that keep me moving, keep me mobile, to deal with anxiety. Work off a bit of energy. But yeah, there's another Saturday, so I hope that was helpful. I realize that it's everybody is different, and everybody's going to react differently to different things. I don't want to sort of say categorically something because doesn't necessarily work for everybody. But Saturday Songwrite, next one is on this Saturday coming, so the day after the EP comes out, and then that'll be 8 songs not spare, but you know what I mean, 8 songs that are haven't been released, and then we'll figure out a way of releasing those 8 songs, maybe on Bandcamp or something like that, and we'll put a wee, a $5 for 8 songs or something like that on Bandcamp, and we'll give it to give the money to charity, again. So, but we'll do a bit of that. We'll do a bit of that there. If we write another one on Saturday, of course, there shouldn't be any pressure on us to write one, and if we don't, there'll be 7 songs, and we'll put those up. All right. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Sorry. You're a good. We keep saying the same wall. What's your view? What's my view? A very, very untidy house. So there's not going to be any chance of me turning my phone around to show you what this looks like. I'm just like looking over it going, yeah, I really need to tidy up. New Tired Pony album. Yeah, I'd love to do a Tired Pony album, and I think everybody would like to do one, you know. And we'll do one at some point. There's no plans as yet, but that doesn't mean it won't happen. Hopefully it will. Maybe cut your hair shorter. What, you don't like this? This is me not really caring about the hair. It'll be grand. Do you have any band posters on the wall? No. But when I was growing up, I had Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, that you know, the Seattle kind of bands on my walls. Kurt jumping on Dave Grohl's drum kit or smashing his guitar or something, truly rock and roll as inspiration. That was a great question, but I'm not going to answer it, that's for sure. Brilliant. Really good question. Is there info about the video? The video, we just, there's been so many things, and I realized that it might not seem like there's a lot of things there's a lot of things been happening. We're having to do a lot of the sort of things behind the scenes at the moment. We haven't been able to pull the video together. So apologies for that, but it's I'm doing a lot of interviews and stuff at the moment. A lot of people saying nice things about the record, which is lovely, because compliments all of us that worked on it. What was the question? I don't know which question you're talking about. Good old days in Spring Hill Heights. Yep, there were. Oh God. Well, thank you for being a doctor in these times. My goodness, thank you. My actual face. Well, I'll tell you what. That's a good point. That is a good point, actually. We want to get some of your comments about how you enjoyed or didn't enjoy working on the Saturday Songwrite, with, you know, pros and cons. You're roasted. I am roasted. Sorry. Future duo with Dave Grohl. I wouldn't be able to. I would crumble. I would crumble in his presence. Yeah, I would. I'd fall to pieces. That man is a. He's a god to me. Am I growing a bear? Am I growing a bear? I think you meant beard, of course, but I like the idea of growing a bear, like I'm some sort of mad scientist working on. I would create a bear that will tidy up for me because I can't be arsed. Next to Thursday. Oh, right, Brian. This time it's not my eyes quite. This time. Oh, sorry. I'm genuinely, like, people are saying, like, I'm not reading their questions. I'm genuinely not avoiding people's questions. I'm just not seeing them. Will you perform? Will I perform in a shell suit? Probably not. I don't have one. That's not to say. That is not to say. I have to be honest with you. I always try to be honest. That's not to say I've never had one. That's just to say I don't have one here. I don't think. Alfie Bowe's version of Run is beautiful. He's a brilliant voice. Lovely man. I met him on Sunday Brunch, because we were on Sunday Brunch together. What an absolutely lovely man he is. Wear a bear suit. I won't be able to play the guitar. 1989 Colin, yes. Oh, I did have a shell suit. I did. I can't deny it. I wish I could deny it. I really, really wish I could deny it, but I can't. Shells, yeah. Don't like the sound of the shell suit reference. I know, like, who looks back fondly on them, you know? But I'll tell you what, we were all wearing them. I do know Dermot Kennedy and Picture This, yes, brilliant bands. Yeah, brilliant Irish. The music in Ireland at the moment is phenomenal, unbelievably good, just off the charts. Wear a shark suit. No, I'd be terrified of myself. I would be terrified of myself. What's a shell suit? Oh, Jane or Janelle. Is it Janelle or Janelle? If you are so blessed to not know what a shell suit is, believe me, don't look it up. Your eyes will burn. Ah! It was a, how would you describe it? A kind of a puffy monstrosity tracksuit type thing that was always very shiny, and we all wore them in the 80s. And I don't know what it was for, really. Sort of seemed like the sort of suit you wear for when you're jumping out of a plane. I don't know whether everybody was like just getting ready to skydive or something in the 80s. Maybe skydiving had just kind of taken off and everybody was like, ooh, I like the look of that. Watch Bosch. Okay, I will. I'm looking for, after I finish Gangs of London, I'll be looking for a new show. You're too young. Good for you. Don't look back into the 80s. Oh, the clothes. Actually, some of them are actually pretty cool, but not the shell suit. They have them at Target as a Halloween costume. Oh my god, they're so shocking that people are wearing them for Halloween. That is hilarious. Brilliant. That might I might take a trip down memory lane for Halloween this time around myself. I love the 80s. I do 80s music. Oh my goodness, so much good stuff. So much good. A tracksuit that rustles. That's a very good. That's a very, very good description of a shell suit. Anyway, we're talking about shell suits a lot here. I don't know, like it's perfectly valid subject. They're a hit at Carnival in Cologne. Brilliant. Well, I think it's a perfect shell suit is a perfect finale, shall we say? A finale to the gig and to this to spend some time with you. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening to the gig and for all these brilliant questions. And take care of yourselves. Loads of love. The next gig will be on Monday. Before that, Monday on YouTube's. And before that it'll be Saturday Songwriters on Instagram Live on Saturday at the same time as this was, 8 o'clock GMT. Loads of love, everybody. Take care of yourselves, alright? And see you. Bye.